back again for another hands-on look at a very new feature that's been rolled out by Zwift this week, and that is the ride leader fence that has been tested a few months back. It's now live. We are now testing it live, well, using it live here on a bunch ride. It's currently 5:48 a.m. and those who know me know that I'm not a morning person, but I'm committed to checking this out. So I've joined the AHDR Bacon Rolls ride, led by legend Tim Bacon Searle here in Australia. And we're about to see what it's all about. So we've got a minute 33, minute 31, minute 30, and I've got coffee at hand. I've had 4 hours sleep, but I want to see what this is all about. So today what we're going to do, some hands-on with the ride leader fence. Now what it does, what we're told, is that the ride leader can set a certain distance ahead of the bunch ride that people shouldn't go past. If you're signed up for a ride, then it's a 5 watts per kilo ride. That's maybe a bit high for this time of the morning. Let's say it's a 2.5 to 3 watts per kilo ride, this one, and you're riding at 4 watts a kilo, you shouldn't be in the bunch. You've agreed to ride at the advertised pace, but if you don't, typically what happens is flyers go off the front and they drag everyone else with them. Yes, the old saying is, let them go, but they do impact the event or the experience for everyone else. So this fence should stop that. Having said that, there's a few people outside the fence already. That's a different fence though. So we've got 30 seconds to go. What I'm going to do is join this bunch ride for a few minutes and we'll start pushing the limits through the fence. So if you're one of those riders who don't want to try this out and don't want to get caught out by the Zwift police, you don't have to. I'll do it. We'll see what it's about. There's a few riders on the other side of the start gate. I like that already. Okay, so this is the Tempest Fuego course today on the flat. So we've got 5 seconds to go. I got caught out last night by not having enough speed at the start. Okay, what's up? Let's go. Here we are. Alrighty, 60-minute ride. And here we go. Alright, I'll get those watts up into the prescribed zones. Where's the bacon? Ride leader. He is just next to me. Alrighty. We'll get this one underway. Quite a good turnout for 10 to 6 in the morning. And an international turnout as well. Lots of a few Brits in there. Good to see. Okay, let's get this blobby first. The fence test ride. I'm sure there's a few of us who are going to be pushing the fence, so to speak. Alrighty. Oh, that heart rate's not going up. More coffee required. So the deal there was to make sure you had some power going as the time ticked over. So you can make sure the power's up as you roll out and not get caught out. Last night I was in a big bunch ride. I forgot to start pedaling. Out of 300, I ended up being 260th straight away, which is a bad place to be. Okay. Now you can see there the ride leaders are saying ease on front, ease on front. What we'll do, I'll fast forward a few minutes. We'll get into the groove. Well, it'll get me warmed up. Then we'll start pushing that ride fence and see how it goes. Okay, we can see the fence has popped on 5 seconds in front of the bacon. Let's go touch the fence without going through. I think everyone wants to do the same. There it is. And I think most people there are just pushing it to test what it's about. We're almost there. We're almost. Is it going to... Oh, I'm through. Oh, I got a half butt. All right. Oh, I'm through. I'm through. Return to group warning comes up on the screen. All right. That's not where we want to be. Okay, so there we go. We can go half butt. Half butt, not all the way. And you can see most of the bunch is pushing through it because we're all testing it out. And Tim Marlowe asks, what happens after 60 seconds? Tim, I want to know that as well. But for now, I'm having fun with the bug zapper. Will we start seeing people drop? So we're going to sit here for a few minutes. We'll get 130 in the group, 130 more in the group. No numbers all up. But with that amount of people in front, it takes 60 seconds to keep popping people out. Let's have a look. If that number goes down, everyone's reporting that it works, so they must be getting thrown out. Okay, it's like sweeping the fallout off the top of the Chernobyl power plant. You can only be there for a few seconds, then you've got to get back in, or it's game over. You have 30 minutes to quit and rejoin. Okay. What this does, it sets a nice barrier for me, rather than the bacon which moves, I guess, forward and back. This fence will also move forward and back, but it's easier to see than the bacon, or the beacon, because it takes up the whole screen. Very much like motor pacing, this feels like. But you can see there, most people are pushing themselves through it. And there we go. Report in from the boss. 4 have managed to get themselves booted. All right. Okay, I'm going to sit here for a few minutes to make this session worthwhile. Then we'll go into the danger zone and stay there. Okay, you saw there Tim announced that he was moving it out, and it pushed it out a little further to probably 10 seconds. There we go, confirmed. So everyone pushes out to 10 seconds. This is just like in a real race, a neutral start, where everyone pushes up to the car and sits right on the bumper bar. You see these rollouts in the Tour de France, etc. Oh, that's tough work. 6 a.m, let's get it done. Oh. Okay, and there we are. People then swarm around the arch of Zap, the giant bug zapper. I think this is how it will end up working. Oh, I'm through. Quick, get the butt back in. Get in. That's the drafting effects pulling me to the other side. There's a lot of people going to be booted from this. Now, it still says 136 more in group. So I'm not sure if we can count the amount of people getting booted by those numbers there. But there's a lot of people breaking low. Outlaws, all of them, including me. I got 52 seconds to get back in. But this will be, for me, the motor pace spot. Easy to see, easy to stick to, and you can see here everyone's swarming around it. So that's the bug zap fence. I'd call this one the GTFO feature. Get the flyers out. See if we can get a good camera angle here. Or as long as I don't press down, there we go. And Tim's pushed, oh, I was going to say Tim pushed it out, but that's just the movement of that based on where Tim, the ride leader, is. There's Tim back there. Oi, level up. And there's me just breaking through the fence. And even after Tim pushed it out, you can see everyone swarming near it. I'm going to bunny hop it. Good call, T. Clark. But there's no question about that. Everyone's swarming towards the fence as a guide. Rather than a limit, they're using it as where to ride. This is like motorplay, and everyone has swarmed right there. Next is to get the text lower on the screen so we can see what's going on. It's one of my requests, to have that ride leader text put down below or up high. It's right in the line of sight. Alrighty. Good question there from Tim, or just conversation around the feature. It being only sort of test or preview feature at the moment. How does it work at intersections where there's multiple directions? Oh, there's a lot of people busting through. Looks well weird on side view. I agree. That's why we're there. Alright, I wouldn't have thought it started to act as a grouping feature. I really did think it would sort of hang out there and people wouldn't want to touch it. What may be handy is if you touched it, you got a power down, not a power up, a power down, which say halves your watts for 5 seconds. Or put a set of disc brakes on your bike or something like that, so it would slow you down and throw you back from the fence. There needs to be a way to discourage people from wanting to touch the fence, because you can see, right, everyone's pushing up against it. It's like the speed limit out on the road. It's the speed limit. It's not the advised speed to travel at. It's the limit that everyone travels at, the speed limit, or just above. Okay, everyone's behaving a little bit now. Okay, Tim's saying you just reset it. Now we'll see how it operates on the turnaround. Does it know which way we're going to turn? Not quite. It will come back as soon as I'm on the... It'll come back. There we go. Fence went the wrong way. Look, the community are pretty forgiving for things like this, especially when it's a test event and we're known that it's a preview. This seems to be working pretty well. Everyone's having a bit of a chuckle at that. Oh, bit of a colonoscopy. Okay. And back again. Okay, so the fence knew where to go. And I'm through. I'm through. So it'd be nice to... I guess if you touch the fence, it should slow you down. If you want to break through and keep going, you can break through and keep going. Maybe this zone should then do the blur effect. Okay, dropping back so it's behind me now. There we go. It feels like I'm going through a giant car wash. Okay, that's a bit of fun. Something so simple as that that's now implemented in one of these rides. But you can see here, everyone's lighting up, everyone's having a bit of fun with it. New features, a new experience, and that's the key. Providing new experiences on here. Because we've all been riding bikes for years and years. A lot of us have been riding Zwift for years and years, literally years and years. Well, Tim especially, non-stop for years and years. So to have something new that changes the experience like this, look at everyone. They're swarming like bugs to a zapper to it. All right, we'll get a few more kilometers up the road, then we'll start having fun. Oh, Tim dropped it way back and there's a lot of us caught out here. 16 seconds, I can just not pedal at all or we're going to be booted straight away. Oh, okay, cool. And you can see a lot of other riders did the same thing. They just stopped and zap, everyone's getting zapped. So there's Tim Bacon testing that out. We all know it's a test event, so start backpedaling in front. And that's bunched everyone up. I'm having way too much fun here. All right, back to, okay, so Tim's back there, somewhere in the flowers. Another one got booted. All right, so the fence is on, but I'm far enough back not to see it now. It's still on my mini map. Can the fence get power ups? I say power downs. One more try to 2 seconds. Oh. Bug Zap has been launched. Right on everyone. Camera angle in. That's kept everyone in check. Like a game of chicken. It's exactly what's going on. Exactly. It'd be a nightmare on climbs. Very good point from, was it Kevin who mentioned that? Very good point. It would be a nightmare on climbs. Okay. Nothing happens at the rear. It's a safe zone. We'll drop this power up and fit back up the front. I can't even type this other one. Okay, I'm going at the fence. All right, let's do it. Let's get on the other side of the fence. Let's get booted from the event. Let's see what happens. Well, it takes a bit to get up here for now. We're going in. Let's do it. We're in. This video will only go for another 56 seconds. All right. We're staying ahead of it. Just to see what happens. Okay. We're past it. It's getting nervous now. This is going to be it. 5, 4, 3, 2. What happens? Okay. I'm back to reality with everyone else. I've been booted from the group ride. I'm no longer participating. There we go. Boom, I'm out. And I'm on my own. Okay, so I can still see the chats from that group. But there we go, no longer part of the event in regards to timing, in regards to the rider list. That is it. Pretty uneventful. I expected some explosions or some handcuffs. Given we're riding down Old Town Road, maybe a sheriff to come out, fire a warning shot. Anything's possible. Okay, let's do one last trick here. I'll see if I can log in via the companion app and rejoin late. Now, I don't think this is going to work, but we'll have a look at what we can do. Okay, events. But probably we are past the time of late join, I think, so not going to happen there. Alrighty, I'm just going to pull up for now. I forgot my towel. It's still way too early in the morning to get properly prepared for me. Now my coffee has been consumed. So there we are, the ride leader fence on Zwift. It's optionally available for ride leaders. You won't see it in just normal riding along. It's all about joining that event and sticking to the rules. And hopefully you've got a friendly ride leader who won't push that fence from 10 back to 2 seconds. That got really close there, but as you can see, I'm on my lonesome now because I broke the law. If I had stuck to those wattages prescribed, it would have been good. So I think it's a really cool feature. Long time coming, but as you saw at the start there, I think this is going to be used as a motor pacing or a pacing bot. Because everyone was pushing up against that bug zapper, but not wanting to go through. It was never really left dangling. People were never left wondering what would happen. They knew that it was a focal point at the front of everyone, unlike the ride leader, which can be behind you, which you've got to sort of check on the screen. So there we are. I'm down Old Town Road by myself because I'm an outlaw. That's the ride leader fence as tested here on Zwift with Bacon. Thanks to Bacon for running this one so very early in the morning. Anyway, that's what we can expect. Okay, I'm rambling. It's early. Might be time for another coffee. Thanks for watching. Remember, hit subscribe to support what I'm up to here on the channel. Big thumbs up if you like what we're up to here, showing people the experience without having to get up at 5:45 yourself. All right, have a good day, everyone.